Hello, so welcome to Lwazie'sSpace where we keep everything real and authentic as possible. Guys, today I just want to talk about feminine hygiene. I'm not talking about the normal stuff where we know go to be bath and whatnot. No, I'm just talking about stuff that is out there and things that are safe to try and not to try. I'm here not to judge nobody. This is just me with methods that have assisted me, and also methods that I feel they are safe. All right. Number one, you can buy as much feminine wash products as possible, but in my opinion, there's nothing that beats water. I'm talking about lukewarm water or just cold water, depending on what best suits you and the time of the month. So Guti, when you are on that time of the month, it is more soothing, or rather better if you wash with lukewarm water, because it just helps to that area is a bit fragile when you are on your periods. For example, you just want to be cushiony, warm and fuzzy, and make sure the area gets like warm water, and it is warm so that the blood doesn't clot, lagoma tubes, right? We know that. And then on the days, like on the normal days, you can wash with just clear water. Now, I've heard like there are people that would get the feminine washes. It's not like I haven't tried, I did, but what I've noticed with the feminine washes, it leaves your area very dry. Number one, sometimes it eliminates so much, like you have those good germs and bad germs. They say, I'm not going to use scientific terms, guys. As I said, this is just me and my opinion. Feminine wash ikwenza ube dry, especially la ngaphandle. For me, it what happened, I used to be really dry, so that would be even after shaving, or even if I've used no hair, because I started with shaving. I realized that shaving is not good for me, because it just leaves those dots, black dots, and I don't like it. So I then opted for hair remover. It works for me, guys, because I'm able to protect the area and use the hair remover, and then it takes like a long time for the hair to grow, right? So what I actually noticed after using, I had more complications, not severe complications, but doctor's visits, because you would feel like very uncomfortable. So then I decided, you know what, I'm going to just drop this whole thing. Nami, I wanted to be okay, take care of myself and have toiletries where I have my hair hygiene, feminine, whatnot. I'm not gonna name brands, but I've had. And then I decided to stop. I went back to normal water, and I was okay going forward. So for me, I would recommend just water during those monthlies. Warm water works wonders. If you are just fine when you use like cold water. Another thing I have seen is that when you use a lot of, like, panty liners are good, guys, right? But different panty liners work. Like I do have some of the panty liners that do like relieve me or put me at ease, and I have some that would affect me severely. For example, panty liners that are not made of I need to double check this, but you do have those that you are able to breed, man, guys. And with panty liners, I have noticed if you are a bit chubby, man, I wouldn't recommend wearing them like all the time, 24/7. They're not good for you as well. I would say, let's just say after, just whenever you are at your comfortable zone or where you are free, I'd suggest that you take out panty liner. It's not good to block this area. This is a living organ. It needs to breathe as well, guys. So yeah, panty liners do cause some discomfort as well for other people. They've done it for me, so that's why I'm saying it's, I'm talking, it isn't that I went through with panty liners. They're good, but not for iskhathi maximum for a panty liner, as it's 6 hours, right? So I think in my panty liner, the moment in uthola space, so breathe, keep her, throw away, and just breathe. That goes with your underwears. Please do try to get underwear, like underwears that help you breathe. If not, take it out, guys. The reason why I'm saying this is because we know it's just like, with this channel, I just wanted to have like a platform, or create a safe corner where we are able to talk, guys. We are able to, sorry, I just want this to pass the noise. So I just wanted to create a space where we are able to talk and actually be real and authentic, as I said. So if you are home, try your best to take your panty out and just relax and chill. And bathing 10 times a day will never clean thoroughly your area. I feel like that's something I should also clarify too. Bathing 10 times does not guarantee you when you have the most cleanest thing. In fact, it does more harm than good. So that's why I'm saying ukuthi khona lama germs are right, khona lawa mambi, and masiwasuse kakhulu uyagula, mese khona futhi emaningi uyagula. So this area nje fanele hlezi ine balance. So try to minimize as much chemicals you apply down there as possible. Ngeke ngize ngikhulume-ke ngokunye ke okushuthe kwayo kwenziwani, angazi-ke lapho. I'm not an expert. All I'm just talking about is the general and basic things. Also the fact that you were not some perfume, guys. Let's not nobody was born in the perfume, okay? That's something you should know. I'm not saying you should have a bad smell nor a good smell, but this thing has its own thing. It doesn't smell, it's just yon. I think it's best to leave it as is, and no guy can come and say, hi Wena, I've been through ones that do smell like perfumes, that do smell like this and that. I'm not going to name the brand, I'm a sense, but please do not worry about that. If you know you are clean and you've rinsed yourself thoroughly and you're drinking as much water as possible, and I'm still going to tell you what to eat, because that do contribute. Yeah, guys. So I'm going to give you that as long as sazi ukuthi uyageza nje kuphela. Awuloke uyixaka ngezinto eziningi nokugeza ugeze ka-30 ka-100. Also unaka ukuthi if you are using a liquid soap, it doesn't have to go down there. It can just go up until it butt crack, and then from it butt crack going up a front, you don't need any soap. You just need to wash thoroughly. If you are the type that would want to like thoroughly, then get yourself a towel or sponge or something that is not really rough ugeze kahle, and then be done. You don't need to worry about all sort of things. Stuff to eat now. Now guys, your garlic, onions, and guyali are good. But there are those days, now I'm talking to people that are on serious relationships or married or whatnot. What I know is that, or people that are intimate, right? Or active rather. You, please, if you're planning like a vacation, do not eat izinto ezinesmell. Yabona into enuka ungakayidli, masuyidlile izophuma ngeziqo zoboyinuke futhi. If you know that. Into enuka kahle ungakayidli, masuyidlile izophuma inuka kahle futhi. So if, for example, I'm going to have ipetshis, I'm going to have a pineapple, I'm going to have my raspberries, yini ezonuka? Oh, pineapple. I'm going to eat garlic rolls. If I'm going to eat, I'm not gonna name ezinye, but ngizodla lezo zinto ezinjalo, kuzoba naloko futhi. So nje, let's just monitor izinto. I'm not saying singazidli, but mangabe uzohamba ave kukuhle ukuthi udle lezi zinto lezi ezilight ezisheshayo ukuthi umzimba wakho uyigaye eswini, izinto futhi ezinukana kahle or ezifana nama-fruit. Yabona nje, pineapple blend, wenze yonke leyo nto when you are eating. Make sure you include a lot of fruits, you drink a lot of water. Nje, right before uhambe, trust and believe yonke lento le that you feel insecure about. If you've got some sort of bad odors that you do, are going to definitely see a difference. That I can assure you. Kuzoba nomehluko. That goes for inwele nan guys. Inwele zi right kubantu. I can never say yini right for when, but I feel like the more you minimize any growth around the areas, the better chances ukuthi kungabi na odor at all, because izona ezabsorba wonke lo dot, whether ukushukana kweinyawo, kwemathanga or whatnot, kuyahlala khona, right? And that creates the whole julugu whatnot situation. Okay, so once uyifundisa it's okay, I'm going to eliminate as much growth yey'nwele, or angazi ngathini ngendlela ehloniphekile, the better chances ukuthi ube clean and uzizwe nawe. So as I said, watch what you are eating, drink as much water as possible. If you are a person who drinks, I know guys, i-acid iyahamba iziyophume ngeenyawo. I'm not saying people mustn't drink, guys. I do supplications at times as well, but a day after drinking, try, mangabe mhlawumbe wazi ukuthi hayi mina ngishaye i-12, azi ukuthi ngakusasa amagalani ozowaphuza, uyaphuza amanzi. You drink as much as possible. If you know ukuthi mina bengishaye ibhodlela, futhi ke with alcohol, the more expensive the better, because iminyaka isuke iminingi kusuke livuthiwe. So nje azi ukuthi if ngempela uphuzile ngakusasa wenza sure ukuthi uyaphuza amanzi as possible, because nala kule area kuzo-affecteka. Trust and believe. Lento lena nje ifana nesisu, into idlayo nakhona iyaya. Guys, I know I'm exaggerating right now, but trust and believe this thing does like monitor everything. If your lifestyle is on point, when I say that, I'm not saying rich, but I'm actually in terms of eating healthy and whatnot, it shows, because it actually doesn't give you as much issues as possible. Even when you are sad, guys, you must notice ukuthi more stress avoba nama cramps. ave uba nama cramps. Mina, I'm gonna tell you something that I recently noticed ukuthi ever since I went through the depression and whatnot, that's when imbalance hormones started. I never had that problem, and then I'm like, okay, shuthi umzimba ngempela, it's true ukuthi uya-reacta to yonke into eyenzekalayo, emotionally, physically. Into oyidlayo nayo iyaveza emzimbeni ukuthi okay, mina ngigile lifestyle. Into oyiphilayo oyicabangayo nayo futhi iyaveza emzimbeni. I started sporting because I used to stress each and every day, and I was going through a lot in me as nje unolwazi ngingedwa. And guess what? I sported, ngaba na imbalance hormones, my periods were irregular, yada yada yada. Can you see ukuthi mina nje ngangingenako ukuthula ngaqala kumzimba? And I'm going to move on to other things as well. If you are going to be intimate, guys, now this is very sensitive. We all have our own different resolutions when it comes to that. But there's something that I'm a girl, I have friends, we talk, right? People like to douche after intercourse. Douching, guys, is not good. Douching, I've heard it actually does more damage than good. So you're not going to tell me by douching you're cleaning yourself, excuse me, thoroughly. I think the best way to cleanse the area is not just by drinking water, but each and every intercourse is to wash. Now this is if you are a freak like me. It means you are definitely going to have like a quick, you are going to wash down there, and by you doing this, or by you just running to the loo and actually peeing, or sitting there, you don't have to actually have urine coming out. Just sit for a few minutes and then rinse yourself and then go and sleep. Trust me, you will see a difference. If you are a person who is like the type after intercourse you just rest and sleep, can you then do this experience and then tell me? You can come back and comment down below, or do you see a difference now? For one day, sleep as normal, and then for another day, do this technique. After you are done with the business, go and have like a quick bath down there. But first, sit a toilet. Sit a toilet for like 5 minutes and then wash down there. Pat with a dry towel, not tissue, and go and sleep. And then tell me when you get up. I mean, we are women. You don't need to even stuff comes up lagwen. As well. Do say is there a difference now? It's one technique to actually keep yourself as clean as possible as well, because when you are making sure it's everything down there is clean, and there's no need for douching after wenza kanjalo. And when you are done, it's up to you whether you want to have like a panty on and sleep, or you just want to have ubeni free world and you shower more, and trust me, you will see a difference. Just the tips that I know and that I've done before, and they did really work for me. I don't know, it's my opinion, guys. I don't know any specialist. I am not one. This is just stuff that does work for me. You can definitely try and do let me know. Well, please don't forget to comment, like, and also subscribe. I appreciate you. Bye.